Hello, today is a bit special. I'm gonna do my vlog in a video. This is my little backyard garden, and this is winter in Australia, and most of the plants has already died, so it doesn't look that good. You can see all these leaves here. Those were black turmeric plants, but they all died, and it's about time to harvest them, but I'll do that later. Today is more about talking about that contest from Surpassing Google, and it's about talking about Yolog without really saying the name. So I'm just saying Yolog for now, alright? Today, now I'm going to give those garbage, the kitchen waste, to the worms and the black soldier fly larvae. So what is vlogging all about? It's about blogging or vlogging about yourself. Every day of your life you can use your vlog as a kind of diary, and you just like record everything that happened there, what you felt, what you did, and stuff like that. Or you might have gone to a movie and watched something that makes you feel great or sad, anything. Just talk about yourself and share your feelings with all of us. This is my black soldier fly larvae compost bin. They are not earthworms, they are not compost worms, they are fly larvae, but they are special kind of flies larvae, and if you look into my blog you might see some information about them. The great things about them is they eat things that the worms can't eat, such as meat, dairy product and things like that. So this bag is for them. There are some pieces of bread, pieces of kombucha, SCOBY, meat and things. So I'm gonna give that to them here. There we go. And this other bag is only vegetables and fruits, so I'm gonna give that to the compost worms. When I first joined Steemit, my goal was to talk about worm farming, which is what I do here, like on a daily basis. I have a lot of different type of worm bins, like this one, which is a called the worm swag. It's just suspended with ropes, and very good because it's like at waist level. Very great for working with. And yeah, so I went on Steemit. I started blogging about all these gardening, worm farming, black soldier fly larvae farming and things, but then I sort of digress and start doing things that I'm also like good at, such as programming, etc. And yeah, what's nice about vlogging is that you show to people a little bit more of yourself, who you really are, not just a name with an at in front of it, right? So you get to know people a little bit more, what they do, what they feel, how they are inside and things. So that's what I like about vlogging, and thanks Surpassing Google for introducing that really good and new concept to us. So let's carry on with my feeding of the worms. This is what I usually do. First, before adding the food, I'm gonna add some shredded cardboard that I shred and store in that Hessian bag. This is dry cardboard. And I will add as much as food waste that I have. This is dry because it will absorb all the moisture from the food here. And I will cover with some more. And that is done. We close the bin. And we're done. Easy peasy. And this is one of my DIY homemade worm bin. It's about 60 centimeter in height, 1 meter in length, and 60 in depth. That's about, I think, 300 liters worth of compost. And here I've added the food. This is horse manure, as you can see here, or the horse nugget. This is horse shit in there, and the worms will gradually eat that, and I will add more into it. And then all I have to do is take a rake and get the compost from down below. This plant here is a tropical lettuce tree, and as you see, this is why we call this lettuce tree, because it's growing quite tall like a tree, eh? And it's very good. It's kind of the same family as dandelion, but you can eat those leaves. The young one you can eat them raw, and the older one that is tougher you can stir fry them, and they're pretty good actually. We sometimes make them as a soup as well, with, you know, like dry prawns, things like that. So very nice, and it seems to handle winter pretty well over here, so I'm pretty happy with this one. Yeah, I've been harvesting this one like 3 or 4 times already, and very good eating. These 2 grow bags or root pouches were holding ginger, but as you see, this winter they all dead, so it's time to harvest them. Let's see what's the yield this year. Oh, there we go. And look at that, I even have some earthworms in these. I'll wash them and show them to you later on, right? But this is 2 already, ginger root. This bag here has bigger plants, so I'm explaining bigger rhizome here. Let's have a look. Oh yes. I have worms everywhere in my garden, which is really good. They're helping the plants. Can you see that? This is ginger rhizome, and it looks like it's massive one. The plant was huge, so it would be better if I just pour everything out, but I'm trying like that. See if I can take this up gently. Oh, I broke something. This piece was from the same plant. I just broke it. There's another piece here. Look how big that is. And another big piece here. So this one came from somewhere like that. There we go. Huge, eh? And it's not finished. There we go, another one. let's go and wash this. So there we go. I need to replace that hose shower head. It's a bit broken, but we'll do that in spring. Four pieces were coming from the same plant, and I just broke them into pieces when I harvested them. There we go. It's pretty big. I'm happy with that yield this year. Not bad at all. This is what I have from today's harvest. I'm not sure how heavy that is. I don't have a scale with me right now, but that's from 2 little pots or grow bags. So that is my logging for today, at least for this morning. I'm not sure if things gonna happen this afternoon. I might update with more information, but yeah, that's it. I'm gonna bring that inside. I might keep a few of the roots for propagating in spring, and yeah, homegrown ginger, brought to you by the Little Worm Farmer. Quoc Hui. I'm also a Steem witness. You can vote for me if you like what I do on Steem blockchain. And see you soon.